It's a read. Yes, my microphone's working. Cool. Hello, everybody. There's so many people. We have the V's with buns. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, but we have turkeys. We have Ripley Anna. We have High Farm. Ben Snyder herself, of course. Sweet and Low. Ignito G. Panda Angel. Hi everybody, welcome. Normally I don't stream on a Wednesday, but this July I am. I do, did I call it what to watch for Wednesday? When I'm going through the GenCon list, just like Bunsenator just did. And we already went through like over 200 titles because there were 2 streams already. So if I do 100-ish each stream, I should be done by the time GenCon starts. I hope. I won't be there. I'm sorry. I was there last year and it was fun to see everybody. And it costs a lot of money. And yeah, coming to the United States, well, not to go too political, but yeah. It doesn't feel like doing it justice right now. It's like, yeah. So, and also I have to save up. I'm doing my backyard this year. Next year my son will go for his driver's license. So somehow money is just disappearing. And it's like, yeah, I need approximately 10K just to visit for, well, 3 weeks. It will be a long journey. The trip that I am planning costs around 10K per person, close to, because then I will start in Vancouver, go all the way to the west coast, all the way down to San Diego by train. So I will stop in Seattle, Portland, even though some people tell me I shouldn't, and then of course San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. So that would be an amazing trip, but yeah, costs a lot of money. And then we attach Indianapolis to it if GenCon is still there. If it's somewhere else, then yeah, I take a different plane. So, almost vacation time for me, by the way. I have to work for 2 more days and then I have 2 weeks off. 2 weeks in which I am going to work in my backyard because I cannot find the time for it, or I should stop streaming, which I also don't want to do. So we're gonna take our time. So on Monday, some people will come to get rid of everything that's considered a plant but technically a weed. So strip that with root and all from our backyard. Then I will order some sand and pave my whole backyard. I don't need grass. I have a big field behind my house that where a school has, well, and there's a playing field and everything. There's this, so I don't need grass. I need places to sit, have a nice barbecue with people, you know what people do with nice weather, and don't take care of my backyard except for trimming a little bit of the weeds and keeping my well, stones clear. That's basically it. Might get some green, but it will be in a pot or some sort, so it will not mess up the rest of my backyard. And I need a new fence, or at least mostly will be replaced, because yeah, well, wood rots and sometimes you need a new beam or stuff, or a pole or stuff like that. But welcome. I was just about, before Barnes was so nice to rate it. By the way, thank you for that follow, Ripley Anna. That puts me at 598, I believe, which means I'm 2 away from 600. Yay. I was just about to take my medication because I forgot. For the people who aren't new to the channel, I have a new redemption option since yesterday. You can watch me ride a donkey. Don't be spooked. It's very old footage. It comes from a VHS tape that I had digitized. And I look a lot slimmer than I am right now. I think I'm probably 40% of the weight that I'm right now. So let's see, I was around my 20s. Yeah, I think. And in LBS, that should be, yeah, I was like between 130, 140 pounds. Well, currently I am 310 approximately. So yeah, big difference. So if you have those points, you can redeem them, of course, if you want. And for the people who don't know me, I'm Dutch Yoda. And yeah, people that came from Bonds Narrate, you know me. I'm always in her Discord. Sometimes I say something, but mostly I'm promoting my own channel. But yeah, I try to be in chat as well. Mostly I'm lurking because Bonsonator streams when I should still be asleep. I wake up around 5 a.m. And sometimes Bons is still live, and then I'm just lurking because yeah, I have to go shower and do the whole fancy stuff, not the whole makeup stuff like Bons does. As you can see, au naturel, it's all me. Well, okay, I use glasses, but this will be gone by the weekend, by the way. But yeah. So, yeah, and I normally do streams on Tuesday when I have coffee and crowdfunding, when I basically do the same kind of thing I will be doing now, but a little bit more critical because I also look at the Kickstarter pages or the GameFund pages and that sort of thing. Now only looking at the games. I don't know if they use AI. I honestly don't know. So it's not like they have an artist option for like AI generated art, sadly. Hi Time Ruler, good to see you. So yeah, but I do have the rule: if you don't have an image in the GenCon preview list, I'm not looking at your game. You should make sure you have a main image so I can at least see the image. If it says no image available, I'm skipping it. I have to draw a line somewhere. If you're too lazy to put an image on BoardGameGeek, I'm sorry. You already had an image probably somewhere because you had box art created or stuff like that. Use that. Shall we go through the list? I was eating dinner mostly during Bronze's stream, so I missed a lot. So I don't know what she went through and what not. So you might see double things, but now you see my opinion. I can tell them a lot, but big companies don't care about little me. Let's do this. So 309, we're still in the bees. Well, the bees came back. So I have everything not prioritized. I also have Dutch if it's in Dutch because yeah, although I can speak Dutch, read, not fluently. Dutch was not my best language. I think I scored higher on English than on Dutch on my exams. So I will open by publisher. So in this Casinopolis and Cuckoo Shuffle and Downtown Las Palmas. Oh, and Hyperstar Run. And then we can go through them. So Casinopolis was on Kickstarter a time back. I am waiting on my copy. It's one of the last times I supported Button Shy, and not because I don't like their games. It's just too expensive to do through Kickstarter because the shipping cost equals one game. And now with the tariffs, it might be even more. So let's hope not. But I have all the other stuff for the Opolis titles. So I have Sprawlopolis, Agropolis, and Naturopolis. Those can be combined. This one cannot be combined with...
Dick, Femke uit Lelystad. Daar gaat Dick. Kijk eens even. Oh, nou Dick in orde mensen. Dick in orde. Femke trouwens ook. We gaan even kijken naar de herhaling. Kijk eens even naar de fantastische Pavlov-landing van Dick, mensen. Ja, kijk eens even. En dan gaat die boom. Ik zei al, Dick in orde.
Wait, why is that still showing? That should be gone as well. How is that still showing? Now it's gone. I don't know what happened, but everything is acting up today. Thank you for that alien scream, and Bansneder, welcome back. And yeah, that was Boontje XXL. That was a TV show I was on. But now they have to listen to my greatness. Well, you want to see me on a donkey, then I look great. I'm riding like a real, well, donkey boy. I don't get the weight rating of 1.0 on this one. Somebody gave the 1.0. No, I think it would be more in the line of Sprolops itself. 1.8. Seriously? Well, the gameplay isn't that hard. Basically, you just get some cards and you lay them next to or over each other to build stuff. And let's do it with Casinopolis, because that's the one we're looking at. So you have Casinopolis, same idea. You can overlap, not a full card on exactly on one card, but you can overlap with different cards. But but trying to score points, that's a whole different thing. That's where it's difficult. So yeah, complexity, yeah, gameplay wise, not that hard. But I'm putting it in not interest because it's already on my way. But yeah, I can put it on interested. Why not? I'm already getting it, but I'm not going. Next, Cuckoo Shovel, 2-player game. Skunks and Raccoons sound more like an expansion. Pattern building, pattern recognition, and speed matching. So nuts for me. And that's it. They only have that image. Race to get your animals in the right order to claim the trophy. But they all look alike, because I see most likely a hedgehog. I see a raccoon. Or are they all skunks and raccoons? Oh, they're all skunks and raccoons. But what is this? This is not part of a skunk. This is something different. Each player has 4 cards, 2 skunks, 2 raccoons. And then you have to make a skunk. Yeah, nah. No, not interested. Downtown Las Palmas. I have been to Las Palmas, if it's the same city that this is about, because Las Palmas is also a city on the Canary Islands, on Tenerife. It has expanded, its downtown area hasn't kept pace. Expand this rundown neighborhood with new buildings improved. I doubt it's the same Las Palmas. It's only called Las Palmas because you play it in the palm of your hand. With brown and green artwork, it doesn't even look like Las Palmas that I know. Pattern building, solitaire games, stacking and balancing. I don't know. Does having a big hand, I'm not saying I have a huge hand, but it's considered big. Does that help with these games? Or is it more a hinder because with a smaller hand you can have a more compact thing? I don't know. I'm undecided on this one. But you can get a demo. And then we have Hyperstar Run. And Scott Holmes is hit or miss with me. It's sometimes it's like, oh, this is great, and sometimes like, is this everything? So this is card game, print and play. It's a video game theme. I considered that a little bit. Hyperstar Run. They could have rethemed it Mega Man, because that's the feeling I get from that. Yeah, this is the how to play. I'm not gonna read that entirely out loud. I'm getting Mega Man vibes. It's solo only, that helps in my... Put it on interested. Next up, we have a corgi pile-up. First class letters. We have the best letter. No, I'm not doing Trump, sorry. See, Trinket Grove, not interested. No image available. I'm not gonna look at that. How am I going to recognize that at GenCon if I don't know what the cover looks like? Okay, Corgi Pile Up. It's probably a kid's game. Sadly, it's not always easy to climb a doggy pyramid. If it's all corgis, I just have to sit and I'm on top. But I wouldn't do that because poor corgis. Ladder climbing and trick taking. Okay. Do they have... Yeah, they do. Okay, I won't be that harsh then. But if they don't have an image here, I still skip it. But now I'm back to Corgi Pile-Up. Tricking in with which only the last trick counts. So during each trick you must climb by playing cards greater than or equal to the highest card, page of fair, or play your lowest card. Each round you score your final cards and increase your score. Okay. Yeah, no. Not for me. First class letters, it's probably a word game, yeah. And I don't do word games. I am so bad at it, especially in different language. Score double for using all 3 letter dice. Write 7 words in alphabetical order. Oh, so this is donut. I can add letters to it. Okay, but they have to be in alphabetical order. So once I wrote a word, I cannot do something that's earlier in the alphabet. Yeah, word games and I, not the best combination. Foolish fool. So that's game about me. Draw a card. Read the new rule out loud. Place the card on the table. Apply to everyone, apply to one player, and what kind of... when I draw a card, I have it take off like a rocket. Okay, at the beginning of my turn, I mentioned something green. So this is like, what's that game called? Where the rules continuously changed by oh man, I have 2 versions of it, but I don't see them right now, so I don't know. Man. It starts with draw 1, play 1, and then the rules change until you get a certain combination. I forgot the title of because I haven't played it for a while. But there's that feeling, but with acting stupid in between. So yeah, I'm not that. Just it. No loose ends. Did I already look at this one? I believe I saw it on Kickstarter or something. Feels like I looked at it already. They have an all play playmat. Predictive bid trick taking. It feels like I already looked at this one. Does it have a different publisher as well? No, just game publisher Gamehead. But am I already at Gamehead? Yeah, I'm already at the G. Okay. Gamehead. Nah, nope, not for me. Okay. Now we're gonna look at Trinket Trove because the artwork is gorgeous. That doesn't look AI. Other images. Oh, that does look beautiful. It's all about mice though. Do we have other creatures as well? No, we have a thimble, a bell. Yeah, okay. No complaints there. Animals card can open drafting, set collection, turn order, auction. There's auction in there as well. That's for 2 players an auction. Does that work? Or do they eliminate the auction? What does the back say? Offer trinkets from your hand to bid for turn order. Claim 2 sets of trinket cards including other player bids. Score big for your collection of charming little trinkets. A cute little fast game. Okay. Put it on interested then. And then we have Venture Angels. Very light game. Bluffing and economic. Well, most bluffing is economic. Not all of it. And let's see. Nice tokens. It reminds me of something and I cannot place it. Need to keep drinking though. No, but I'm very poor at bluffing, so bluffing is not my thing. Then we have Jigamic. Jigamic has Slide and Yogi, but Yogi is the 2nd edition. Yogi is just fun and silly. You draw a card and you do what the card says. Put it on your chin, keep it in your left armpit, stuff like that. The first person to drop a card loses. I already have an old copy of Yogi. I don't think I need a 6th edition. But yeah, it's simple, it's weird, and sometimes you have to do impossible stuff. So it's like keep your left thumb against your nose, but then you have to touch your elbow. At some point you're stuck. So yeah, it's a fun game. You should consider it. Don't look at the Amazon price, which is higher than the MSRP. So, but Slide, I don't know. Slide, I honestly don't know. It looks very memory-ish. But with a slide puzzle, so basically you can only slide to that empty spot. I'm assuming there are no empty spots here, so that doesn't work. Set collection, slide and push. Sliding and pushing is a mechanic. Is a mechanism. Cards range from 1 to 10 with 10 copies of each number. To start, each player reveals a card of their choice from the grid, starting with whoever revealed the lowest number. Claim the revealed card. Slide it into their grid to close the gap they created when they remove the card. And yeah, like no. Okay, next we have Gold Seal games with 4 forests and whiskers and tails. 4 forests looks. So that's a goat with long ears and a horn. That's a weird looking thing. Artwork doesn't look that bad, especially when you look very close. This one's more clear. Okay. Plus 4 force about. Place the role of one of the guardians of the enchanted forest. Prepare your forest for the arrival of various mythical creatures by planting vegetation that has specific appeal to each creature. Here you can place one plant card from your hand into the habitat, place one plant card from your hand face down next to one of the 4 creatures. To upvote or downvote their appeal, pass a plant card to the player on your left while receiving one from the player on your right, and discard a card from your hand. Okay. Hand management set collection. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. No. Doesn't sound all too bad, but I already have so many little games. Clever card play meets feline fun. Can you pounce the right cards? Do we have more images? No, we only have a cover. Contains 100 cat cards numbered 0 to 99. Hand management set collection again. On turn you play one card in the middle, keeping the cats in the work order. Pick one of the cat cards that adjacent to the card that you played and place that card into the scoring area. Cards you take are grouped in sets according to the last digit, the tail, and will score based on the first digit. Then deck cards out. Any of your sets contain at least 3 cards, score positively. Any set with less than 3 score negatively. Most points win. Okay. I'm not interested, sorry. Goliath, The Sims board game. Only $20. So I have a feeling that the quality won't be that good, just like Comic Hunter was last year. Kind of like that. This looks decent. I'm sure you shouldn't pinch them too hard because they might break, but they look decent. How's the friend of the animals? So we have needs trackers. Do they actually slide? That's kind of cool. Looks like they actually slide from left to right. I'm guessing it's only the red part that slides away, yeah, so it covers. It's not like it's red and green on both sides. This sim wants to destroy the love lives of all sims, including their own. Whoa! I know I haven't played Sims a lot. I think I have only played Sims 3 for like 12 hours and then I was done. It was too much work. But I get why people liked it. The sim wants to build a large loving household. Those two don't work together. The supernatural romance that started it all. Dusk glow. Say so. In different areas, and this is your household. Okay. To be fair, I'm interested in how it works. Okay. Good Games Publishing has 12 rivers, Citrus, and an expansion for Land vs. Sea. I like Land vs. Sea, so I'm automatically interested in expansion. But yeah. 12 Rivers. Oh, that's this game. That was sold out so fast 2 years ago at Spiel. So basically you put up barricades or you remove them. I don't know what it was. I think you put them up and at some points you roll the marbles and the marbles will roll down. And depending on when the marbles end, you score points. So you score marbles that you stop. After placing a tribe token, move one of your other tribe tokens to the top of the turn track. So yeah, I remember this one. It was very hot at Spiel a couple of years back. So a multi-use card set collection. Still didn't get to play it, but I'm interested. Release date September, so that would be around Spiel. Since Spiel is in October. Then we have Citrus, mercenary escape dystopia in order to find paradise in the floating cities above. So it's 3-dimensional. Heck yeah, it's 3-dimensional. Large skyscrapers. There's a lot going on in this game. Well, not in this title, because that's the title. Because we have this thing, we have that thing. I'm guessing these are either suburban areas, suburbs, and these, because these look like player things. This looks busy and big. Action points, hexagon grid income, yeah. Complexity 2.6. It has solo mode. I'm interested. Released in May. I haven't played it. We're already mid-July, which means that Spiel tickets could go live any day now. Might be this weekend, might be past this weekend, I'm not sure. Grill Game says Chuhan and food for thought. Chuhan. That looks like an interesting Tom Lehmann. Don't hate his work, but what else did Tom Lehmann do that I know? Race for the Galaxy, those I like. Resarcana is good. 1846, well, it's an 18x. And Jump Drive is good. Well, there are some titles that I do like. The City, not that much. I wasn't that big of a fan. Dice Rolls, yeah, was okay. Jump Drive was very good, only I lost it every time I played it. Pandemic. Apparently they did Pandemic as well. Cool. Race and Roll for the Galaxy, Res Arcana, solid titles, even though they are of age, and Roll Through the Ages. Okay. Tom Lehmann did make some awesome games, so it's not that. It's a little bit dark. Might be intentional. Events. And management, ladder climbing, multi-use cards. Early Imperial China. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Oh, that box is actually a lot smaller than it does appear. Is that everything? That's the Medigo. Medigo. Oh wait, there's a small expansion box. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. A pentagon board and a circular board. Okay. Interested because it doesn't look all too expensive. Then we have food for thought. It's about food, even though this is a basketball. That's not food. Billiards is not food. Tennis is not food. Jazzercise. I have never done jazzercise. There's a reason I have this figure. So I'm guessing you need to maintain a balanced diet. Yeah, nutrition, dieting, Kickstarter. It was kickstarted. What is this? Ooh, fish tacos, nice. Undecided yet. I don't know. Grand Gamers Guild, the Belgian beer race. I don't like the original Belgian beer race. I'm not sure if I will like the dice game. Bubakiki, Endangered Rescue 2. The first one was the Emperor Penguin, and now we have the Lemur Leaf Frog. Then we have Holiday Hijinks, which is they are both like 18 cards, kind of escape games. All those things are Inferno. I already own. It's November 2024. It's a good, solid game. Is it amazing? See, it says status own. So I would consider interested. Take a look at it. It's not for everybody. It's Dante's Inferno, definitely in a Euro style game. There's also the other game that's called Dante's Inferno, which is a boss battler. So two totally different approaches on the same book. Journey to Tirnanok, Ovation, which is also from last year. Palace of Heracles, S'mores Galore, Stroop. Didn't I talk about Stroop last time? I have a feeling they didn't remember what I said it to, but okay. Belgian beer race. Yeah. So it's the roll and ride version of the Belgian beer race. 1 to 4 players, so it's not that bingo mechanism that everybody can use the same result. Network group battling, paper, pencils, race, solitaire. I didn't like the Belgian beer race. I'm undecided on the dice game. Booba Kiki! Booba Kiki! True Mimer. Entoso Kundun. Are we making up our own language? Adari Lilula. Lilula is a toothbrush. Party game, word game. It's a cooperative combination game based on the psychological Bubakiki effect, which is finding that people tend to make the same association between sounds and shapes. So, Endangered. It's an 18 card type of game, or at least a few cards. You have to solve puzzles and then you get something nice at the end. I did like the first one. They are not that expensive. They play very easy, so yeah. And all those holiday hijinks, they are just basically the same idea. Escape games based on a holiday. So Crampscaper, that's Christmas, New Year. Well, New Year. The Leprechaun Larceny, I think that's St. Patrick's Day. I think. Inferno I already did, so we have Journey to Tirnanok. Marlies Barends, which is Dutch, I believe. Yeah. She's Dutch. Deduction, Final Ending. There's also an 18 escape game, cooperative puzzle. Okay, so that's also one of those. So yeah, put it on interested. Ovation is an elder game. It's been out for a while. Classical composers compete to perform the greatest musical masterpieces. 0 to 8. So, Ludwig van Beethoven, Schubert, Marianne Martinez, Franz Joseph Haydn, Joseph Bologna, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. The same. Oh, something new. Perform 2 masses, perform 4 passionate music pieces. And we have another raid, we have a Lollapalooza raid. Hi Dave, how did the stress test go? What was your computer holding up today? Apparently, because you're raiding into me. You did not crash. But welcome Dave and welcome Raiders. I'm currently going through the GenCon preview list. I have less than 300 games to go through. Yet, I still have a couple of extra evenings when I will do this. And the computer made it! Yeah! So you don't need to buy a new toaster. That's good news. Re-implemented by Sons of Heracles. Wait. This is a new game from 2025 that's already re-implemented by another game from 2026. game rooted in the mechanics of this one, but it's yeah, they have the same mechanisms. So should I hold off because this is the pillars of Heracles and those are the sons of Heracles, both of which I already know the story. Painted, yeah, you can see the difference between painted and unpainted. There's a big difference. Sorry. So, ancient Greece, of course. Grand statue, advanced one space on the Herter. Acropolis, perform the effect of any face-up character card in the procurement area. That take it into your hands. Okay. Fortunate Isles. Coin holders. And it looks decent. Whoa, that's heavy. Seriously, that's heavy. Okay. Might be interested, but I will have to wait until Spiel. So, oh yeah, that was the follow-up. S'mores galore. Why do I have a feeling that this is a Dutch version? It does not. Yeah, s'mores is not a Dutch thing, but we do know marshmallow, chocolate, and some kind of toast or something in between on the side. And graham crackers. Okay. I never made s'mores. I can only imagine what they taste like. Yeah, one of each. Well, basically two, and then these in the middle. Heat them up, and you got a s'more. See? Dip, 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 dip. Straight up s'more. Doesn't matter what the crackers look like. So you'll be definitely doing some pattern building and drafting, I guess. And management, open drafting and pattern building. Ooh, like I already knew the game. Stroop. Stroop is a game I would love to see in Dutch. English, yeah, fine, but... So, the cards in Stroop each display a single word. The words are either printed in several colors, black, red, blue, and yellow, sizes big and little, styles hollow and solid, and they have different numbers, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The challenge is to read one word and quickly match it with the description of another, without regard to what the second word says. First round, the game players are dealt an equal number of cards in the corner. So yeah, so I'm guessing if you play black, you have to play a black cat card on that, then read what the black card says, and then do that one. So yellow, yeah, I can put the yellow card that's red, then I can put a red word that says black on it. So yeah, I think that would work in all other languages. But for 16 bucks, yeah. And then we have an expansion for Tir na Nog. I never played Tir na Nog. I don't know if it's any good. What does Tir na Nog get for? Well, not even a rating yet. It looks interesting, Tir na Nog. But does the expansion look interesting as well? Well, we only have a cover, which we can make bigger. Blessings and burdens. Well, not what I wanted, but yeah. I don't own the game, so I'm not interested, but yeah. Grandpa Beck's games. 3, 2, 1. Countdown. So we have a lift-off card. Card game math. Oh, we have to calculate during a board game? What? Science fiction and space exploration. 0, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's not how countdown works. Okay. The goal is to declare countdown, and at the end of the round with the lowest total value in your hands. If the player who declares countdown has the lowest hand, they earn points and bonuses. If another player has a lower hand, the declarer earns no point. The other players score instead. Yeah, no. Hansim Lucas, Duel for Cardia. Sounds like a two-player game. Only box cover, so that doesn't help. Hand management, that's it. Duel Cardia. Oh, that means we're getting a Dutch version as well, right? Let's check Dutch version, 999 games. Well, big surprise that it's 999, but they don't even have a Dutch cover yet. Do I have an example of 999 games cover here? I do. Don't stop. Stay. So if you have a 999 cover, I know it's very bling, but I'll hold it like that. You have the logo here, then a big red bar, and then the game stats. So player count, player time, and player age. So yeah, I could have made that cover for them. It's not that hard. Okay, what are we doing? Encouragement of her liberation, the mighty Jin created the wondrous city of Cardia. Legend has it that whoever wins the 4 factions gains their powerful signet rings and will rule the city. Nah. Then the 4 Doors and Django Happy Camper Edition. Apparently there are other editions. 4 Doors. The Shadowvale wants to cover the land with darkness, so your challenge in the 4 Doors is to collect a relic behind each door, then gather everyone at the beacon in order to light it. The beacon is lit. Yeah. Sorry. Cooperative multi-use variable player power. So these are the 4 doors. Green, purple, red and yellow. And stuff happens there that we need to resolve. And then we have Django. Wow. If you look at like this, it's like, whoa, that's busy. Look at all those monkey cards. This is doable. Hand management, ladder climbing. Oh, I have so many ladder climbing games, so no, I'm both. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. Heidelberg. Frank's Zoo, because we don't have anybody else's zoo. Muamor. And Umami. A lot of busy cards. It's not my favorite artwork. I have seen it before. Another ladder climbing game, but team-based. Yeah, even team-based, I'm not interested. Muamor. Different creature cards. This are dragons. These are panthers, I guess. Unicorns. Phoenixes and yeah, what the yellow one is. Card game system. Oh, that's simple enough. It's a game system. Bid as wagers, team based and trick taking. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. Mommy though. Mommy looks like a red panda is having nice meals. Look at that artwork. We have a Kaipo. Open drafting set collection. So kind of like Sushi Go. I don't know. Might be. Undecided. You never know what the gameplay brings. Hoppy Japan brings Japanese English edition. I cannot even read the name. It's Guessocracy Roll and Vote. Why are there different sizes of dice? We have big dice and we have small dice, and even the blue one looks even smaller than that. Yeah, the artwork is not drawing me in whatsoever. Betting and bluffing, dice rolling, memory, real time and voting. Real time dice rolling, you lost me. Furnace Duel! To be fair, Furnace with 2-player, not that great. Well, unless you have the expansion, then you can add fictional third and fourth player if you want. But they have that in the stadium, the red tables from 25 to 33. They have an event for Furnace Duel. Then we have Heroes, Paradox Island, and Tundra. So it re-implements Furnace. So currently you also have a map where you're working on, apparently. But you still have money and new discs. Does that mean you can add this to Furnace and have more players? That wouldn't work, right? Nah, okay. However, there's no compensation effect on top of the company cards. You receive compensation by claiming routes on the board. Okay, so it's, yeah, a 2-player game is meant more like a tug of war, and I think they tried to do it in here. So it's still action cube building, multiple lots. Oh, we have now scenarios and campaign games. Okay. Interested. Not on a must-have yet, but I'm definitely interested. Heroes, Ride and Conquer. So, yeah, that's a roll and write kind of game. Well, not this. I believe Hobby World is Russian, right? Eastern Europe. I don't think they want to use the word Russian, but I thought they were Russian. I'm not entirely sure. Contacts. No, it does not say where they're from, about them. Yeah, they say Eastern Europe. They don't say Russian. So I believe they were, but I'm not sure. Definitely Eastern Europe with all this Cyrillic. Video game theme, fighting, fantasy, exploration, adventure. Do you have fun with English names? No, you don't. Nope, no English images. Paper and pencil, favorable play powers. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. Next up, Paradox Island. We have the Tower of Pisa, the Eiffel Tower here. Isn't that Waikiki Hotel from Hawaii? And then we have a raptor. And yeah, that's it's in Cyrillic. That's a Russian edition. See, they are Russian. Area movement, deduction, drawing, hidden movement. Adventure deduction game in which all players Except one will be exploring the island that only one player can see. By moving blindly across the island, players will be creating a map and try to complete their missions. Hi Legends, how are you? So how are we building that island and moving? Ooh. I am curious, interested, not sold yet. And then we have Tundra. Develop the estate to become the Viceroy of Tundra. Okay. Area movement, dice rolling, market, and worker placement. Show me the board. A lot of dice and player pieces, but yeah, not really clear what I'm looking at. Ah, this can make me. Okay. The artwork, even though they are animals, still gives me that red cathedral kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm interested how it works. Horizon Games has Natera New Beginning. Natera New Beginning has... This looks like Timberborn. This looks kind of cool. 3.8. Wow, it looks way cuter than the way it would. And game bonuses, income, open drafting. Does it have a solo mode? It does. Sentient animal tribes explore and take control of post-humanity world. Okay. I'm interested in to see how it works. So, Horrible Guild. Oh, what to say about Horrible Guild. But guess who's doing the translation for this one? The translation to Dutch for this one. For this one, by the way, this one's almost done. For this one. And for this one. And for this one. I haven't read all the rules yet, but I am doing it. And we got a new Simulo. I don't own aquatic because I own Simulo, not the aquatic animals. And Zoom doesn't expand the player card. Yeah, you could use the more colorful player pieces, but it would be nice if you could expand. But yeah, then the board doesn't work that way either. So I'm not sure if it would work. But yeah. So I haven't started on a translation on this one yet. But it's the third expansion for Evergreen. And now you have nice cherry blossom trees and bamboo. Each respond on a different way on manipulating your board. Because cherry trees, which increase the fertility of your biomes, and bamboos, which allow you to grow big forests very quickly. But there's downside on scoring and everything. So yeah. I will be translating that during my vacation and hope to have it done. Yeah, but I can already say I'm getting paid for it, and I'm also getting a copy of everything. But yeah, same goes for railroad tiles. I will put it all on must have because I liked railroad ink, and so far as I translated the rules for railroad tiles, it looked fun as well, because you draft these tiles. You have 2 sets of 2, 3, or 4, but if you draft first, you have the choice of more. But if you pick the last one, then you're the last in the draft for the later round. So the chance of getting 2 times a big set of 4 might hurt you. You get more options, but yeah. They did put a note in the rulebook. Okay, cool. Well, technically you could try it, right? You don't use the expansion stuff, but just put more cards out there based on the player count. I don't know if that would break the game, but it's interesting to try. I think people will still try it. But yeah, instead of drawing everything, you are laying tiles, and then all these, so you put people on them. People for the buses and for the sidewalks, and trains that drive on the tracks, and cars that drive on the road. So it has that railroad ink feel, even by artwork, but it still plays differently enough. So yeah, I would get it. Base game, sure. All the other expansions, well, that's up to you if you want to. I opened them all. And then Simulo is this is just a Simulo. They're not showing which version. Then you get the aquatic animals. So now we have water animals. I like Simulo. More Simulo, more fun. So yeah, and it's only $10. Hi BoardGame Bart, good to see you. So Moon Bunny, I definitely remember this one seeing on Kickstarter. Take cards from the Kickstarter. Grid movement, set collection, solitaire, and playing game. You can play it solo. So those bunnies hop in a field and then you collect stuff, I guess. I know I've seen it and don't remember it. Okay, what kind of mechanisms? Okay. It has that weird feeling. Undecided. Pina dice and mythical dice, which is 2016. Does it get a new version? By yellow? Re-implement skulking. I know that somebody mentioned skulking in Bance's stream. So yeah, this re-implements skulking. I never played skulking, so yeah, now skulking with cryptids. And pina coladas, I just like the name of it. Are we making our own cocktails? By rolling dice? If you like pina coladas. Interested and interested. Yes. Next up, GameFi console. It should be on its way to me at some point. I think mid-August is when I'm getting my copy. And GameFi Delve Callus Lab, I already have. I have streamed it. So yeah, I like the GameFi Delve series. So definitely recommend. So yeah, I am really looking forward to this one. This is a very political game. So city building and political, voting, worker placement. So it doesn't have a solo mode. So it works best with the higher player count. So yeah, that's the only downside for me, because I mostly play with my son and my mother. My mother already has issues with board game English. So she's out, then I'm with my son, and if the higher player count works better, I still have a game group. He's sending you work to collect resources, upgrade buildings, and construct new campfire lighthouses in the surrounding area, while the cult of Altan interferes with your plans. And then you vote for policies that either help you or you vote against ones that work against you. Inside Up, Abundance, already getting that one. Crits and Tricks, this is the new one, Earth Animal Kingdom, that was recently on Kickstarter, so that's no longer more. Ice and Idols, Purge, Thieves of Eldis, Tug of Roar. And before I do that, I will have to do a little side thingy in the bathroom, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Earth Abundance. No, I already got this one. Yeah. Extra player count. Got 6 player, but yeah. So you got more cards, more stuff to do, more ways to work on your tableau. So yeah, then you have the Animal Kingdom, which introduces animals. How cool is that? And the animals want to have a certain habitat as well. So I will say this uninterested, but I already own it and I backed this one, so yeah, technically it's a must-have. Then crits and tricks. I don't know. Those are the images. It's not much. Close drafting, contracts, dice rolling, hand management, predictive bid, and trick taking. Take a seat in the most dangerous card table in Eldris. In the shadowed corners of gutters, and every shuffle of the deck could lead to riches or ruin. High stakes trick taking game. Oh, are we putting real money in that? I'm undecided. Solvable trick taking. Ooh, there are not many games to do that correctly. Ice and Idols. And then you open it up and then you see more pictures. I have seen this one on Kickstarter and was like, ooh, look at this. You build a maze. You only see 2 images here and it says 34, but you only see 2. I'm like, what? Action points, endgame bonus, modular board, network, and route building. Yeah, that's because you have an ice maze, ice maze that you have to go through, pick up, and deliver. I'm interested in that one. See how it is. Doesn't mean I have to have it, but yeah. Perch. Control flocks of birds and woodland creatures to claim the best perch locations. Just look at the components. You have stackable birds. Stackable birds! And then some other creatures, including a dog. But you have stackable birds. Stackable birds. And then you can put a roof on them. Because that's how birds work. You have a fox, a scarecrow, and other things as well. Oh, King of the Hill, you don't see that much. It's kind of like area majority, but it's with a time limit. Rolls with asymmetric information. Okay. 2 to 5, best with 4. Interested. Thieves of Eldris and Tug of Roar. Do we have more images? Oh, we have. This is on Tabletopia. Can I make it bigger? Somebody didn't have a 4K screen while they made the screenshot. Deduction, dice icon resolution, hidden movement, solitaire. And Tug of Roar. Do you have images? Yeah, same thing. Also on Tabletopia. Oh, that's a bigger image. I have a feeling that this is kind of like a tower defense type of thing. Right? Very majority auxiliary card play conflict means secret unit deployment. Yeah, lane battler. Also, yeah, lane battler is not exactly the same. Undecided yet. Ivy Studios has Brink, Graft, Pillars of Fate, Time to Panic. And I believe this is the last game that that bounced it. Ubibo, right? Oh no, there was another game, Campy Creatures. But first you have Cass & Co. Brink. Nice play, Matt. Brink an older game? No, 2025. I thought it was 24. Trading, voting, worker placement, different worker types. I like that. So all these type of workers, depending on the color, they do different things in certain areas. Ooh, it's a heavy game, but it doesn't have a solo mode. Undecided. For $140, I want to see more before I can say, yeah, I'm getting that. Publisher, Ivy Studios. They're not even saying what the artwork is. Could be generated. We don't know. There is no credit on it. Open drafting set collection. That sounds very classic. Not so super interesting for me. Pillars of Fate. Do we have more images? Nope. We only have that base one. Inventory, card play, conflict resolution, and hand management. I think studio games, yeah, most of them have nice table presence. Sadly, I cannot see it with this one. I only have a box. A lane battler. That's the new mechanism that's very popular right now, right? And yeah, I'm not a League of Legends fan, so lane battlers are not for me. Time to Panic. Also 2 images. Just this. Which looks weird, but doesn't make it Time to Panic. Cooperative and ordering. Easterland, great for solo or groups up to 4. Okay, so anomaly has shattered fabric of time. You must work together to repair the timeline, so put everything in chronological order. Interested a bit. Then we have Ubibo, English print and play version. But they're holding sticks. How is that a print and play version? How is this print and play? Explain me. How? I cannot print sticks or little foam balls. Cooperative real-time score and reset game. Okay. You take turns drawing cards that indicates which finger to use to support sticks. So basically this is Yogi Light, I guess. And you try to Balance sticks and balls between your fingers. Might be fun. Then Kesako have Hunter x Hunter, Sonic Speed Battle, and Tamagotchi collections. Oh, I thought I knocked over my glass. It's that small, I hit over it. I'm like, oh. I do need some drink. Hunter x Hunter, the 287th exams. I hope they were worth it. I'm guessing it's based on some kind of cartoon or comic. That, of course, I don't know because I'm old. It has a cooperative game with deck bag and pool building and dice rolling. Well, that is a mechanism combination that I do like. Yeah, I cannot read those cards. Oh, that doesn't work. Calculate this, face setbacks, and develop their characters as they roll dice to overcome the gauntlet of trials. Undecided yet. Sonic Speed Battle. Hand management, race, set collection, take that. Oh, you lost me at take that. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi isn't a thing anymore. If you still have a Tamagotchi that's still alive, I don't know if you should earn respect for that or you should have focused on something entirely differently. I don't know. It's still an achievement, so I will recognize that. My Tamagotchi died in a week. Oh. No poop, next poop step. Oh no! She's constipated. Yeah, that's not for me. The theme at all is not for me. Okay, we are back at the Campy Creatures. That's where Bonds ended her stream. So everything from here is new for the people that came in with the raid. At least those who stuck around in my stream, I thank you for doing so. So we have Campy Creatures Volume 1. Are there more? An expansion for Harvest, which I didn't play. Parks, 2nd edition. And an English Summit edition. So there's a more expensive version of this one. Oh, I only have Seymour. Auction, bidding, hand management, set collection, simultaneous action sex. Re-implements Campy Creatures and Campy Creatures Expansion 1. I thought so. I never played Campy Creatures, but I'm undecided on this one. Harvest. I never played Harvest. Is it any good? What kind of rating does Harvest get? We don't have any rating. Overall 21.4. Okay, that's not that bad. Wait. Kind of heavy. Okay. Hello, we have a festival. Open drafting, favorite player, work placement. Yeah. 50-50 on the thing. I'm undecided. I need to learn more. Parks, I hear it's a good game, so I'm interested and undecided if it should be a Summit Edition. I never played it. I've only heard good things about it. Look at all these parks. But these are not only US. Are they only US based parks? Yep, looks like it. Okay. The Summit Edition is bigger. That's one thing for sure. Do they have pictures what's in one of the games? Yeah, you can get it 2nd edition for $55. Parks Nightfall, Parks Wildlife. It looks better than the original. Galactic Cruise, I already own it. I think it's a solid game. I will be doing a YouTube video within the next 3 weeks because there is another thing coming from GenCon Games. They are doing an expansion on crowdfunding. So I don't own the expansions and I want them. So Galactic Cruise is fairly simple to have a nice overview of everything on the table. No, well, not really. So you have spaces for in your rockets. You can start a rocket, which is a top and a bottom. The funny thing is, if you place something here and there are gears here or here, you can also do the other action on the adjacent fields. One top, one bottom. You cannot do one top and one top. You can do the top twice, the bottom twice, or one of each. But you can have more options. There can be neutral, which then you pay the bank. You can have your own gear there, then it costs you nothing extra. You can also use the gear of an opponent and then you pay them. Then there are some goal cards, passengers, resource management, those kind of thing, which you can score during the game. So with a full board setup, kind of looks like this. So if you place your gears in between, then you can do multiple actions. This is still a prototype, I believe, or not. At Spiel 20, yeah, that was still not the finalized version. And this is what it looks like in the box with this nice tiles to set up. And it's worker placement. It's a solid game. It's a heavy game, definitely. The solo mode on easy is doable. One level higher, I have not been able to beat the solo mode. But it's good. It has Iono tool artwork. It has that. Oh man, Eagle Griffin. Feel like it with the box with the open spaces so you can lift the box easier with your fingers and such. It's such a good production. Cobalt Press's Necromancer. And it's all about spooky stuff. 3 to 6 players, card player, deck building, and Mansion King Trail multi-use cards. Undecided. Cosmos has the Crew Family Adventure, so the Crew Family Edition. Dice Words, a new Advent calendar, the Intergalactic Race, an exit game, and another exit game, and more exits. Okay, then Marvelous, Masters of Crime, One of Us, and Tower Bricks. Okay. So the Crew, it's a lighter version that you can play with kids. So it's a cooperative trick-taking game, but it's simplified. But it's a nice introductory to trick-taking because you're working together. That means that the child doesn't automatically lose. Everybody loses, so it doesn't hit that hard. So it might be interesting to do that, but my family already knows how to play trick-taking, so. Dice Words. Pack as much ice as you can in the words you create. Do we have more images? Score pie. No. Just the more letters you score, the more points you get. Mock-up components, okay. Yeah, it's a board game. Yeah. Exit the Advent calendar. And 1.5, so this one is not that heavy. And that's what I feel with most of these. At some point you feel it. I still would like to do this December, go through the next one. I've done them every year, and last year I didn't do an Advent live on stream. But yeah, it's easily doable solo. 1 to 99. You're not doing this with 99 people. I never had 99 people in chat, but yeah, I'm definitely interested. It's one of the heavier exits. And then we have a Catan version. So yeah, we're working with Catan, but we also have trade stuff. So I don't know. But normal exit is I'm kind of done with it. If somebody says, yeah, I want to play, sure, but I won't buy them anymore. Marvelous, best with one. Okay. So you have marbles, you have cards. Color craze with plopt gewint. Oh, that's the German version. So this looks like a reverse potion explosion. Now you're getting everything in your own area, making patterns at some point. Okay. Undecided. Sorry. Masters of Crime. Connections, cooperative, deduction, scenario mission, storytelling. These are the only images you get. It's an 2.5 to 3.5 hours. That's quite a long time to finish a whodunit kind of game. 8.3, so that's also solid. Interested. One of us. That is so you. Which player reminds you of a cat and electric guitar? Yeah, the prompt already. Build a tower together, trying to get others to complete tasks. We're building a tower and I'm letting you pay for it, but... Yeah, I'm not reading German. Not after yesterday, when I pushed the German language so hard. I'm not interested in this one. I'm undecided on tower breaks so far. So let's refresh the page, see how many we still have left. Wow, we almost did 100 of these. So put them on show all because that works faster. Now, ovation I did. I'm undecided on ovation. Showing 216. Okay, KTB Kid Stable Board Games. Lairs Nana Toridori. River Market. Don't do that. Lairs. I never played any KTBG. No, that's not true. Creature Comforts I played. I really like that one. This looks like a maze. What's our goal? Is it cooperative? No. Auction. Action points, deduction, dice rolling, grid movement. The virtue. Hard to earn your spot in the Adventures Guild, but one last obstacle means you must square off with a cunning rival, hopeful in an exam of precarious paths. So it's kind of like the game that you wall the other people, barricade, or yeah, corridor, stuff like that. Did not like it, so I'm undecided. Nana Toridori. That's nice artwork. Hand management, ladder climbing, score and reset game, single loser. Of course. Guess who? That's me. I'm the single loser. No. Apparently there is a chameleon version of it. Oh, that's probably the Hachi train. I don't know. So 2 is lower than a 5. Yeah, that's a basic ladder climber. And 2 3s is always higher than a single 5. And 2 6s is higher because the value is higher. And 3 2s is still higher because you have multiple cards. So 4 1s is higher than that. Yeah, it's very basic and I'm not interested in river market. Race around the river market collecting goods. Sadly no board. Movement points, rondel. Oh, I like rondels. New standalone and creature comfort. So yeah, it does look like it. Interests. Curious what it is. Dogs with jobs. I saw that on Kickstarter. I wasn't interested then. I'm not interested now. Ahoy! We have Fang and Fortune, and we have Ahoy Rivals and Renegades. And Oath has a new expansion. They're all expansions. So there will be a TLN coming near the end of August, not the last weekend of August, but there will be a TLN coming. We might be doing an Ahoy giveaway. We are in the talks with Leader Games as is. I do have Ahoy. I know that Cribbage and More tried to learn Ahoy yesterday, but they got stuck on a cursed painting that they owned and wanted to get rid of. But I like Ahoy. It's been a while since I played it, but yeah, I would like to have more expansions. And Oath I did call. Solo mode, wasn't the biggest fan of the solo mode. And it's a beast. So yeah, I'm not interested in an expansion for Oath. I'm sorry. Level 99. We are in the L's, people. In the L's. We have Compania. Dead by Daylight. I did not like the board game, so I'm not really interested in the expansion. And Spectacular. Compania. Grow your fledgling company to become the richest in the world of Factoria. Secret unit deployment. Worker placement. It's very pastel kind of color. The NEC, so that's UK Games Expo. Hey! Without ever being there, does have a certain appeal. I'm interested in a demo. And Spectacular also gets an 8. That's a solid score. 1 to 5, best with 3 to 5. Okay. Area movement, set collection, solitaire, favorite play pass. It's Halloween 1986. The Spectacular Film Festival is running full swing. Suddenly, lightning strikes, overloading the theater's power circuits and releasing 100 years of cinematic monsters from the silver screen. You are one of the monsters and are now free to wreak havoc, terrify, and devour unsuspecting moviegoers. So you're a monster and you're trying to eat people. So yeah, you're eating all of these, right? Search, jump scare, flex. I like the idea of being the bad guy. I'm interested. Don't say I'm gonna buy it, but I'm definitely would check it out. Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Do we get to fight llamas? Windmills, sorry. Oh, I saw the word llama. End game bonus at hand managed set collection voting. Please show me a card with windmills that we're fighting. We need to find that's Don Quixote. I don't see windmills. Come on, it's so famous that he hit a windmill. Ah, we have windmills. Those are the back of the cards. Perfect. A game of hidden strategy. Does it come with this book? From a literature standpoint, I would say I'm undecided. Okay, Forest Shuffle getting an expansion. I like Forest Shuffle, okay. Do I need more? No, because I play it on BGA and I don't own a real copy. If you like Forest Shuffle, go for it. Maybe it spices things up more. El Paso, already own it. Already own it. Streamed the solo mode of it. Which I still lost because it's Great Western Trail. I suck at Great Western Trail, even the light version. Difference was not as big as the big version, but yeah. But it's a good game. It doesn't feel 100% like Great Western Trail, but good enough. Sir Ocelot. Okay. 2-player, 20 minutes, not that heavy. Endgame bonuses, hit a victory, pattern building, circulation, place. It looks very abstract. Abstract with nice artwork, but nah, not feeling it. Then Lucky Duck. Lucky Duck. You can pre-order through Lucky Duck already. I saw the email come by. I'm not going, so why would I pre-order? So Borealis, which also gets a Dutch version, by the way. Critter Kitchen, Darkwater, Potions of Azerland, which I think Bonznated worked with. Well, it was on Kickstarter, I believe. Not sure. Temple Code. We're sinking. Borealis. Is it based on the Aurora Borealis? See, yes, I was right. See, my memory serves me correctly. It's not about the Aurora Borealis, so not the Northern Lights, but it's cutesy artwork. Multiple artists, okay. And bonuses. Looks cute. 45 minutes, doesn't play too heavily. Interesting demo, always. Critter Kitchen. Contracts, program movement, variable play powers, worker placement, different worker types. Yeah, Critter Kitchen does have that. Oh man, the dragon game. Oh, I forgot the title. They're also not mentioning it. Oh man. I know, if I see the title, like that's the one. There's one which you move dragons around and they help in the kitchen or stuff like that. I forgot the title, and if I'm looking for cardboard alchemy, it might show up. Flamecraft, that was the one I was looking for. Yay, found it. It clearly has that same look and feel to it. Flamecraft was, yeah, not my cup of tea, wasn't bad, so I'm undecided. Release date, a couple of months ago. The Dark Quarter. Wait, first I thought this was Kurt Russell. But Lucky Duck in combination with Van Ryder games. Oh, this is another scan the QR code kind of thing. Oh, you know, you lost me there. If it's scan the QR code, yeah, I see QR codes popping up. Oh no, I'm out. I'm out. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing that. Potions of Azerland. Action queue, contracts, dice rolling, sometimes action selections, and tech trees. Oh, we have tech trees. I like that. Warp the games. I'm kind of getting above and below kind of feel from this. Bosley artwork can't go wrong with Andrew Bosley. Undecided yet. Then we have Temple Code. Best 1 to 2 players. Okay. We have to crack the Temple Code. Right. It kind of feels like Mastermind. And then it means I'm out. We're sinking. Social survival game. Hot potato, negotiation, order counters. Okay, you try to survive on a sinking ship. But are you trying to get rid of the others so that you survive or not? On a ship on a season, if they damage, the crew must work together to repair the ship. See? And then you have to fight other stuff. Undecided. How fair are we? Because we are in the L's now. 195. Ah, wow. I did more than 100 today, and we still have 20 minutes of streaming to do. Toppings. I'm sure I've seen something like this. It's about pizza toppings, and those chilies do look like chilies. That's cool. Auction bidding, hidden movement, hidden figures, hot potato, modular board set collection. Cool. The hot potato is broccoli. I would think so. Yeah, I could make that pizza so gross. Looks like an ice split you choose as well, but maybe not. 1 to 5 to 20 to 30 minutes. It's a nice filler. I would try a demo. Lumberjack Studios Solstice has an expansion. I never played Solstice, so I do like the artwork. It's nice artwork. Solstice and Firefly extension. Small little 2-player game. 2-player only. There's tile placement. I like tile placement. I'm interested, but I want to get the base game as well. Trailblazers. That's the new Trailblazers. Yay! Arizona Trail. Look at that amazing artwork. Looking cool. Looking cool. 3.45. Yeah, it is a heavy game, even though you wouldn't expect it. So you travel along the Arizona Trail. So I would make this game and call it the Beaten Pot. So I don't know if I look at Google Maps and I look for Arizona Trail. Arizona Trail. So I'm guessing this whole road is the Arizona Trail. I don't know where it starts or where it ends. It's 800 miles, right? 800 miles long. So that's quite a trail. 800 miles, you don't travel that in one day. But then we also have the Beaten Pot. Peter Pot. Well, I cannot find it, but it starts with Pieterburen and it goes all the way to the south of the Netherlands. Let's do this, that's easier. So you start here and you walk all the way to here, somewhere around here. It's also fun. I want Peter Pot. It goes to Pieterburen. But yeah, it goes from all the way from north to the south. It's kind of like the same idea. So we could retheme it to work with a Dutch version of the trail. Because you discover area, creatures and have habitats. It's very extensive. And I'm kind of interested. Kemet, I already own this expansion for Kemet. I did not do an unboxing, reboxing instantly, but I lost the things that I had for the original. I did not have that complete. They sent me replacements and I cannot find those replacements yet, so I still have an incomplete game. Panda Spin. I did the second Kickstarter with a pickup at Spiel. So yeah, I'm already picking that up. So you have this hand, and then at some point you have to reverse your hand, and then you get the opposite side. And then you play cards with that. So set collection, ladder climbing. So at some point you have to spin your cards with the panda. And I love the artwork. The Peak Team, never heard of the Peak Team. Coordinate with other rangers to safeguard animals from a wildlife park. Okay, so it's cooperative hand management and you can play it solo. It's by Scott Alms, so it's hit or miss. I'm not the biggest fan on Metago, by the way. So I'm undecided on this one. It does look pretty. Paintforge. I'm not done with the original campaign, but yeah, sure, I'll take more. I like it. Revenant, that was on Kickstarter, right? Heavy game in space. Science fiction, yeah. Favorable player path, working placement. Yeah. Try to survive in space when all crap happens to you. Definitely interested. Did not back it when it was on Kickstarter. Mindware has Meowdy Partner and Quirkle Flex and Ringer, and maybe this one has an image. It does not, so yeah, then definitely Stabbits is out. Stabbits, no, we don't do that. Meowdy Partner is a kids game, so it's matching, so memories, nope. Quirkle, I don't know what's new. Oh, we also now have black-white borders. Nope. And then Ringer, is that the new Hitster? Oh, we have cards. We have a 2 with a 2 in it. These cards have a hole in it. Hand management matching real time. Play cards in numerical order or different colors to try and to match the dice in the center of the pile. Do you take the pile now or do you keep it going to score more when you take it? I don't know. It doesn't shine. Sounds like a game that's fun for a while, but not that long. Okay, I'm gonna refresh a little bit more. Now we are at 183. Oh, I might be able to do this whole list to next week and be done. Then I can sleep in the last one. Because next week I have a long day, but I also have vacation, so I can run longer. Okay, Cyberpunk and The Witcher. I love acrylic standees. Even when you have a lot of plastic. I love it. It's a so much better option than miniatures that nobody wants to paint. Okay. Let's try and fight against the Arasake Corporation in a series of tabletop battles. Well, this is a side scroller. There's battle areas. I'm guessing you fight each other, right? It's no cooperative game, no. 2 to 4 players. Okay. And The Witcher 1 to 4. That is cooperative. Skirmish game set in the brutal, mysterious world of Witcher. Okay. From the books and the game, officially licensed. Signed for 2 players, the game begins with an epic starter set, making it easy for newcomers. So it's a skirmish game. Which I'm not against. But this cover doesn't sell me. So undecided and undecided. Most games have Menagerie, Unlock the Wonders of a Miniature World, and Poppy Playtime. Both sound like kind of like kids games. Wow, collecting all sorts of insects. Good artwork though, insects look good. And that's another miniature world than I thought they would do. Set collection, that's the main mechanism, the only one. Or not much information here. Huggy Wuggy attacking spinner. Oh no. Yeah, definitely in the kids genre. So nope. Uninvited guest at a wedding. Board Game James with the raid. Thank you so much, Board Game James. Welcome, welcome people. For people don't know me, I'm Dutch Yoda. I normally don't stream on Wednesday, but these Wednesdays I am doing the GenCon preview list. For the people who don't know what GenCon is the second largest board game convention in the world and the largest in the continental US. And I'm not going this year, but I'm still going through the list. Starting with uninvited guests at a wedding. Ariane, Kabiria, I don't know these people. I wouldn't have invited them anyway. No names that I would know. Nope. What are we looking at? Cards, what? Deduction, event, hidden rules. So you are one of the guests, but you want to remove the evidence that they know you were there. Nah, not my type of game. Gwent. I'm very interested in Gwent. I have it on Steam. I haven't played it on Steam, so I'm curious how this works. Oh, that's a nice player mat. So I don't know how to play Gwent, but it's based on the game that you can play in The Witcher. So yeah, I am interested. Nature is it re-implements probably evolution and evolution climates. It has so many expansions now available, so all modules. So you have flight, you have prehistoric, aquatic, all sort of that you can mix in with a base game. And basically you're trying to create species that survive the best and score the most points that way. So yeah, I'm interested. Bagged and boarded. Savvy kids compete to build the most valuable comic collection, but we already have comic hunters. How is this different? Market. Melding is playing, open drafting sets, stock holding. So yeah, there is definitely a value market thing. So it's a very economic, which makes it heavier. But it's not based on real comics, so undecided yet. New Oink games. We got to the O for Oink. We have Petty Cat, Trunt, and Wiggle Roulette. petit cat. Humans are curious creatures. Well, maybe. Even when cards are randomly lined up, we can't help but find patterns, and ideally we're thinking along the same lines. So let's find patterns in a row of games. Then trends is find the trend. There's card shedding and set collection, and this one is push your luck. Eel and snake tapes with us. Try to pull out as many eels as possible, but if the number snake grabbed by all players. So yeah, you need to get an eel but not a snake. How do I know the difference? It's just the color. Not interested. Sorry, oink. The op has fountains and tea witches. Fountains, so you stack them together to create a nice big water party fountain thingy. That's cool. Do you each build your own, or do you share? Yeah, you share spots. You're moving along. Yes, open the thing rondel tile placement. If it's not too expensive, I'm interested to see how this one works. Then tea witches. Push your luck, tile placement, worker placement. Ooh. Also very interesting. Also interested. I would definitely try that. Well. I am getting announcements. They are not as important as I thought. Okay. Open Sesame Games, Cyclades Legendary Edition. So I already have Kemet, and Kemet has a solo mode, and I know Cyclades and Kemet are related. Apparently this one is not. I'm still interested in this one because I never played Cyclades. Osprey General Orders, but the Sengoku Jidai edition. Line of Fire, Burnt Moon, and Ofrenda. So General Orders, I have the World War II version. And this one has a new board. So basically it's a very tight board where you can move units around trying to outscore the other. It's very, very close combat and I like it. So yeah, it definitely interests. Then we have Line of Fire, a group of black hat hackers known as Posywit plots to hijack the moon and Moon Io and hold the entire Jovian power grid to ransom. Standing in the way are the ultra corporate LFA, the constructions of Luna. Okay. Standalone to play game, lean deck building, hand management, card play, and area majority. It does look colorful. I'm curious on details on how to play, so I'm interested. Ofrenda. Build an altar to celebrate your loved ones for the Mexican Day of the Dead. Doesn't feel like it's my kind of theme, but I can see that people would like this. Artwork looks nice, but for me it's an undecided. Okay, we're gonna refresh one more, see how far we got, because it's almost time. Do we have time for two more? Yeah, we end up with Pandasaurus for next week. So we have Guildlands from Outset Media. It's a lot of paths that you're building. With tile placement, okay. So pattern building, tile placement, favorable play powers. It's a city building by tiles. Undecided, and the same goes for the expansion. And I think I will keep it at that, because then with pen source I don't know if this is a new one, or it's a 2026. I have the 2025 and I stopped halfway through January. Forgot keeping tracks of these. But yeah, that means we did 2 more. We have 164 to go, so we're almost half. We did almost half of what we had left, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We're going through it like butter. But also, no pick of the week. Oh, they have a Cthulhu version of, well, that's 1926. That's a different year. That doesn't work. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow playing this one, Scarabre. And for the people who have an OCD, yes, I put on the lid sideways. I will fix that after I played the game tomorrow. So yeah, that's my schedule for tomorrow. Same time and same place. I'm gonna set this up for tomorrow, go through the rules once more, and then I have to go to bed and work. Just 2 more days of work, and then I have vacation, people. Vacation! Which is jam-packed with chores around the house. So let's find somebody to raid. Is there still somebody alive right now? Let's see, we have Twitch TV, we have Board Game Staff, and that's the only one. And this is the moment that Dutch Anakin says hi, even though it's a bye. We are going to raid Board Game Staff, because I don't have anybody else live right now that's playing board games. Thank you for that subscription using Prime, right? So basically, all the allowance that you still get from me, you're returning this way, and then Jeff Bezos gets a cut. But yeah, very much appreciated still. Board Gamer Staff, did I type that correctly? I think I did. So we're gonna raid Board Gamer Staff. I'll be back tomorrow with Scarabre. Hope you have a good one. See you all later. By the way, for the people on YouTube, you cannot join in the raid. The stream will just end. Bye bye. Donkey Safari didn't work. Oh yeah, something went wrong. Wait. I will do that, and let me try something. Something went wrong with, let's see. I did it manually. I have to see what's going on with my streamer bot, why it did not do what it was supposed to do. I don't know why. I know why. Because it's set as Bombergy XXL. Streamer bot did not store the previous action. I'm gonna fix that, and then next time. But I did manually. Now we're definitely going to do the raid. So /raid Board Gamer Staff. Now I'm actually leaving. Have fun over at Board Game Staff. See you all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.